And Pringle looking towards Agard. Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it! Alex Ravel with his second against his old club, and they are back on terms!
Consider the occasion, the pressure that he's under when the ball breaks his way. This is sublime. It is magnificent finish. Knows what he wants to do. Then it's about technique. It's about confidence. And what an equaliser that is. Well, he's not quite Jose Mourinho, but who cares?
Hello, so let's go talk about what the fuck has been going wrong with my football club. Our football club, if you're watching, or if you're a rival fan. Probably enjoying the downfall if you're a rival fan, like a Donny or a Wednesday fan. I'm going to watch Wednesday fans. More towards the products of Donny fans, because we all know you're obsessed with us. You six-finger bastards. But yeah, and you did double overs for the first time. Well done! Well, it took you 20 odd years, you dickheads. Anyway, we'll be back. But yeah, obviously it's match day today, as you know in the recent video. Blah blah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, talk about us, because we are more or less relegated. And we will be relegated tonight, I reckon. But yeah, let's talk about the seasons. Starting off with 22-23. Put it up there. Wow, what a fucking season that was. Everyone had us to go down that year. Underdogs. We were brilliant in that first half of the season. We were on goals for the playoffs. 1 year out, brilliant. Then we get the news coming out. I thought we were linked to quite a few clubs. Then the Derby one came round. Yeah, he left. Then we appointed. I thought, alright then. We've been a really successful club over the last few seasons. Getting promoted, stuff like that. Right? Winning trophies, right? More except for Tottenham. Anyway. Then we bring in Exeter's manager, Matt Taylor. Right? He had a good season. It kept us up. We finished 19th. So then we move on to 23-24. Championship season. Optimistic as fuck, our fans, because we had a good season. We thought, alright, let's try and rephrase that and maybe finish mid-table. Worst season in years in the championship. Not as bad as that one in 2016-17, but we're not talking about that season. But we did, in fact, finish rock bottom this season. And then I think it was like 27, 28 points, something like that. I'll put it on the screen anyway. Yeah, we lost that. Did Wednesday their first win. One of the worst Wednesday sides in ever. Obviously, they did the Great Escape. Well done, lads. We did that a few seasons back under Neil Warnock. Yeah. Finishing that, team was terrible. We got a couple of good results, like the 1-1 draw against Southampton. I always remember that. Meanwhile, Southampton went up that year through the playoffs. Who else did we beat that year? Don't know, we had quite a few results. Obviously, we had 3 different managers that season. We had, obviously, we started the season with Taylor. Then he got sacked after a 5-0 loss to, I think, Watford or Norwich. One of them two. Yeah. Then we had an interim, Wayne Carlisle as assistant for ages. Tony took the mick, and then he brought in Liam Richardson, which again he brought him in far too late. A bit like Lee Clark now, which brought him in far too late. Brought him in far too late. And then towards the back end of the season, with like 6 games to go, he brought back Steve Evans, which at the time our fans were really optimistic for the season above, for League One. Thought, oh yeah, let's thing, and we started winning. We started playing really good football, winning games again. Like I think we drew to Birmingham, and obviously we beat Cardiff on final day 5-2. Optimistic, but no. Then we got into championship season. We signed the Interleague 1 season, which we're going to put on the screen now. It's 24-25, which is when we obviously first season back in League 1. A few away days. Lots of bands at their place. They beat us at our place. Lost a few things. Decent. We had a good pre-season. I thought we had a good pre-season. I look forward to it. Made all these signings. All contracts running out now. Yeah. Just overall, we're just mediocre season. End up finishing, I think, 13th. Yeah, because Barnes again 12th. Look at that now. And then we go into. Then that season, we ended up then sacking Steve Evans after a 4-0 defeat to Crawley at home. Absolutely terrible. I left at 2. I left at 2-0, and I didn't even cross road at 4. I was like, wow. Honestly, utter embarrassing. Deserved to get sacked. It was right time to go, but we also brought in the wrong appointment. He got a few results we came in, Matt, I'm sure. Rotherham lad, I love the guy, perfect guy. Should never have been a manager for us, especially for Rotherham United, especially in the situation that we are in. And then he obviously took most of this season. He took basically the entire season other than these last 6 games. We have completely gone downhill from that first season. And we've lost all hope. Half the players don't want to do it anymore. Your loyal fans are I'm a loyal fan, and honestly, half the time I can't even think about it. I can't even think about going, but I go to every home game. Like, I used to want to go to loads of travel away days. I've been to the Yorkshire derbies this season, that is it. That's how bad we have been all season. I went to Donny away, Barnsley away twice. Went in Cup and in League. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've seen us score at Barnsley now twice. But as we should, when they're the worst defensive league, like, we've learned but 3 passes literally at the weekend. Like, what the fuck's that about? I'd love it if we bounce straight back tonight and win. Because it'd be like, right, another day that we don't get relegated. But no, it's just, I just don't know what's going on. But yeah, now we fast forward to this season. Dire. We've been just dire all season round. Started off with I'm sure, like I said, this is a league table. And we've just been dire all season long. At one point, it looked like we were going to fight for playoffs, so we'll give you that. This is when we obviously beat Barnsley, we beat a lot of teams. We beat Northampton, went on a great run then. Couple of draws in there, which aren't good. Got a few results though. I think we won 3 in a row when we went to Barnsley. We think we beat Northampton, Reading. No, we haven't played Reading. I think we beat Northampton. Who else did we beat? We beat someone in the middle. We beat someone at home. Oh! No, we went Blackpool today. That's at Amados. That's another one that could have hurt us even more this season. Losing to Blackpool. I think it's like 7. 4 and 3. 7. Yeah. Yeah, but no, we beat someone in the middle after Northampton and then we went to Barnsley and won. So we won 3 games in a row with the confidence behind us. We had a great team there. Keane Spence. We are missing him like mad. I'm hoping he's back tonight, but I don't know. Don't know who we're going to play next to Gore. Because Gore's is only centre mid. So we've got Watmore in Cam. I don't know. We're going to pass. I said we played Brandon Cover in there. He played the win under Hampshire, and I thought he played pretty well when he played in that position. But he did it right back. Got a few injuries back now. But honestly, God, left back's terrible. Reece James is terrible. Wednesday fans, you warned us. We didn't listen to you. Because I thought he'd be experienced, you know what I mean? I like Rafferty, but he's getting old now. And Play Denzel He's 10 times the right back of fucking Rafferty now. But yeah, it's been a dire season. Obviously, the league table proves it. Also, we sacked Tam Shaw, brought in Lee Clark on till the end of the season. Will he get the job? If I was the owner, I wouldn't give it him. Just because we haven't won a game. We picked up a point. We haven't won a game. And next season, just start fresh. A load of new players. Half of these are going to leave. All contracts running out. Just a fresh start in League 2. Get us back up. Bounce straight back. And then we bounce straight back. Get promoted. Straight up. Which is what we need to do. We can't stay in League 2. We've been back in this league for 14 years. Get promoted straight away. Then we have a season in League 1. And then go for promotion back to the Championship. This is ideally what we all want. Long term. Yeah, I just want a good manager. Someone who knows it. Not a cheap option. And yeah. Someone who can get promoted. And welcome Steve Evans back to New York as well. As he's just got the Bristol Rovers job. But yeah, thanks for watching this. Me just talking crap about his club. But yeah, thanks for watching. You'll see a few shorts of me doing predictions, but you will not see a match day vlog until next season now. Opening day, probably. Depending if we're at home, or depending where the game is. But yeah, thanks for watching. And always, up the Millers. See ya whenever you're ready.